Hello Scorpios, and happy birthday to all you late October Scorpios. We have such a powerful month coming up here. We've got the two full moons, which is a rarity. That's why they call the second one a blue moon. And the second one is occurring on All Hallows Eve or Samhain, which is when the sun is in Scorpio. So it's going to be very powerful for you. It's in the sign of Taurus, but it's still going to be very powerful for you. I'm Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I do psychic tarot, psychic astrology, and channeling. This month, this is for the Scorpio sun, rising, and moon for October. This month I thought, in honor of all the double full moons and everything, we'd mix it up a little bit. So I broke out all my macabre or kind of spooky decks, and we're going to use all of them in addition to the rock and roll tarot deck. So the one we're going to do, the top row, is called the Dark Mansion Tarot, and it's really cool. This is one of my favorite all-time decks. I love this deck. Then we're going to do the center row with the rock and roll tarot deck, which is my design. And then the bottom deck, we're going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot, which is not only spooky and scary kind of for Halloween, but because of the two moons, we've got, there's moons all throughout this deck. Then, if you are Patreon level 2 subscriber, there's going to be 3 bonus cards pulled, and we're going to use the Gothic Tarot, which is another really cool kind of spooky sort of deck. So I have shuffled all these cards in between, but I'm just going to do a little quick shuffle, and this is for Scorpio for October of 2020. Then I'm going to cut the deck into 3 piles. They're kind of sticking together here. 3 piles. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. The top card is the Ten of Cups. Nice. The second card is the Six of Cups. Oh, look out, Scorpio. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Sweet. Boy, you got some good cards for your first row. Now we're going to look into the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. Let me shuffle this up, and we're going to do 3 cards from the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my design and my own creation. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. So we've got the Queen of Cups, that would be you, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and Strength in reverse. Okay. Now, I just said Six of Cups, that's you. Now, even if you're a male, it doesn't matter. This is in these general readings where it's not male or female or gender. There's no gender. It's just the sign. So this is the water sign, therefore this is you. So now, Scorpio for October. Scorpio, Scorpio. We have the Six of Rods, nice. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. It's a Nine of Cups, the Wish card, nice. Followed by the Seven of Rods, okay. All right, so these are the cards for your October reading. Let's get them sort of organized and get into it. You had all these beautiful cup cards in the beginning. You got the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups. Ten of Cups is the most happiness, joy that you could imagine. It does have to do, it's known as the marriage card, and often it will have to do with love. So those of you who are seeking love, you're going to be in a really good space for that with the Ten of Cups. If you're in an ongoing relationship, it's going to be going really well. You're going to be getting along very well. And then the Six of Cups is here. The Six of Cups has ties to do with the past. So for some of you, it could actually be some old love is coming back or something like this. I feel like it's more of a recapturing of yourself, of feeling like your old self again, getting back to a time when you were more happy or in a better space or something like that. But it definitely is a card of happiness and joy. The Nine of Pentacles is here. So the Nine of Pentacles is a card of definitely financial gains. Finances are going very well. This could tie into these together here too. So it might be for some of you, it might be time to break out on your own. That's what's coming through really strong. Because you've got strength, and here's your row. Well, it's not your row, but you appear in this row. So there's you, and in the row that you're in, you've got strength in reverse. So that's saying, I'm having a little bit, I'm becoming impatient. I'm wanting to move forward. Things aren't moving forward as much as I would like them to. And also things about not getting paid the money that you maybe were promised, or a raise that's overdue, or maybe you haven't got called back to work yet. These types of things are going on here. Strength in reverse could be, just a card for everybody at this time frame, because everybody's wanting to get back. We're all getting tired of being, having to deal with the pandemic, and we want to get our lives back. We want to get things rolling. We want to get things back going again. And you know, a lot of people are affected financially for sure. So it's saying, you know, you're getting tired of this. You're looking away from it. It's like, you know, I've had enough of this. I'm looking for something else. Well, there's something else available, and Knight of Pentacles often does have to do with having your own business or working for yourself in some way. You know, I used to always say, like, this card is a card of, like, for real estate, because, you know, maybe you're associated with Century 21 or some company, you know, but really your earnings are out there on your own. But nowadays, a lot of my musician friends, too, are doing the driver thing, you know, with delivering food or, you know, ride share things. And it'd be the same thing, like you're kind of, you know, you're associated with a specific company, but if you want to work more, you can work more. If you want to work less, you can work less. Like your earnings are kind of tied into you. Or it could be for some just your own business altogether. You know what's really standing out to me is this building in the background here. So I feel like it's away from the building. You know, so if there is a brick and mortar building, like you're out in the field, or you're, you know, you're an independent contractor. For some of you, it could be like this is your house too. It could totally be like your home, you know, like a home business or something like that, working from home. The cards, these two cards are beautiful. Six of Rods is getting all this recognition, like you coming out the winner, getting that raise, getting that promotion, getting that recognition. It seems like it might not come from the way you want, though. And this could be something you used to do, too, or something having to do with children. But it seems like whatever you're waiting on here, it's just like, don't even wait on it anymore. Like, move forward with something else, and you're going to have a lot of success. You're going to have great success with that. You do have the Wish card here. You've got 2 9s. You've got, well, oh, that's not a 9. You've got 2 9s. You've got 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Both are very, very positive cards. 9 of Cups, you know, with this genie, make a wish. You know, make a wish, and the universe is going to answer. Especially if you are a late October Scorpio, because that is your solar return, and that is, what did I get chills on that one? That is the time that you do want to make your wishes and make your manifestations for the upcoming year. The last card is the 7 of Rods. And that's about, like, kind of being, I'm going to double check that that's the one that you're being on guard about. But that's what the vibe I'm getting, like, you're kind of getting, you're on guard. You're like, yeah, I know what my wish is, but boy, yeah, I don't know if it, you know, there could be a little bit of, the word trepidation comes into play. I'm just looking in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck to see the 7 of Rods. See, I was thinking it was the 9 of Rods. It's not. Let me double. What is this 7 of Rods? Let me find that 7 of Rods, because I want to make sure I'm interpreting it correctly. But I also am getting some vibes off of it's this one of the struggle. Okay, yeah, you're tired of the struggle. This 7 of Rods card, the Rider-Waite-Smith, he's like putting up with it. He's struggling. And this one, he's saying, you know what? He's throwing his hands up. He's like, you know, I had enough of this shit, basically. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this waiting around shit. I'm going to go out there and do what I want to do. I'm going to create my own reality. I'm going to make my dreams come true. I'm hearing the Laverne and Shirley song. We're going to do it, making our dreams come true, or something. I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. I'm doing these early in the morning, so I'm a little hoarse, but I'm not sure about it. But I'm hearing there's a line in there, we're going to make our dreams come true, doing it our way. Yeah, that's totally what this spread is talking about and what this reading is talking about. Doing things in your own way. Yeah, definitely. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling up and get your animal totem card going for you, Scorps. If you're watching this in September, I am still doing the ingress readings, very powerful tool, and then they're not going to be available till next year. So it's a very powerful reading. And I have other readings and different things available on my website if you're interested. But let's go ahead and get the, let's get that animal totem for Scorpio for October. Scorpio. The horse. The horse is travel. I heard, when I pulled the horse out, I heard, have horse will travel. But the horse is about travel and movement. You're tired of waiting around for this, so it's time to move on to something else. And whatever you're moving on to is going to be very favorable and positive. Okay, magic, divination, astral travel, journey. Ride like the wind to the furthest reaches. Expand beyond your comfort zone and explore the realms of possibility. That's really I feel like the key message here. Because maybe, you've been in this situation for a long time. This is expanding beyond your comfort zone. And I love that the way this plays out, because he's going towards this. Whatever sometimes we get pushed away from something in order to be pushed toward something that, so if you're getting frustrated with whatever this is, then getting pushed toward, really a wish come true and some kind of great victory. So this really looks fabulous. All right, so this is the reading. I'm trying to say my personal reading endings, but it's not. Again, with this being, if you have your birthday in October, it's a great time to actually write out your intentions for the year. Like, everybody does New Year's resolutions, and I've always been against that, because you don't want to focus on what you don't want. You want to focus on what you do want to create, especially with this wish card being in your reading here. You can create great happiness and wonderful things with this Ten of Cups over here. So this is where you want to do it. This is your most powerful time to create all your all your future things that you want. Also, with the full moon, the full moon is in the sign of Taurus, but it's occurring while the sun is in Scorpio on the second one on Halloween. That's a very powerful time to release anything. So if you want to do some kind of thing for releasing, that would be a very powerful time to do it. Okay, so these are going to be the cards for our bonus readings. If you're interested in getting in on that, all you have to do is sign up for the Patreon level 2 and you get access to all 12. I don't charge per reading. Everybody who's at Patreon level 2 gets all the bonus readings for each sign. So if that interests you, you can find that information and much more below. Find out about my website, my decks. I have t-shirts and books and astrology artwork, customized astrology artwork, and all sorts of cool things. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the readings when they do come up every month here on YouTube. Thank you so much for all your support, for liking, sharing, and commenting, and donating, and subscribing. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of October, and I'll speak to you soon.